Having the right mirrorless camera can make your photos and videos significantly better. In this video, I'm going to make sure that you find the perfect mirrorless camera for you. I'll be breaking down the top 5 best mirrorless cameras on the market, and regardless of whether you're a casual photographer, a professional videographer, or anything in between, I'll have you covered. So if you want to find the perfect camera for you, stay tuned. All of the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay until the end so that you don't miss anything. First on my list is the Sony a7 IV, my choice for the best hybrid mirrorless camera. With terrific autofocus, spectacular image quality, and powerful video features, the Sony a7 IV is a perfect camera for hybrid users who are interested in both photography and videography. Now, when it comes to design, although it is quite basic, the mirrorless camera feels very robust, and the grip on the a7 is substantial and comfortable. Below the viewfinder, there's a brand new vari-angle touchscreen, which is an amazing feature for those who want to take solo vlogs of themselves and see the results in real time. And one cool feature of the Sony a7 on top of that is Sony's multi-interface hot shoe, thanks to which you can plug in external microphones without the need for extra cables or a power source. With the full frame of the a7, it offers quite an impressive burst shooting performance. So if you're a wedding photographer and you're looking for a hybrid camera for burst shots, the a7 is a great choice. On top of that, the a7's autofocus is terrific, as it has Sony's latest AF technology for taking crisp pictures of both humans and animals. In fact, the camera consistently nails the autofocus even when burst shooting, and it's a fantastic choice, especially if you need to take quick pictures of animals in the wilderness. However, I'll have a perfect camera for dedicated photographers later in the video. Now, if we're looking at performance, the Sony a7 does not disappoint with its 33 megapixel sensor. The image quality is crisp and balanced when it comes to the colors, and it produces spectacular results with low ISOs. The a7 isn't great for night shots, and it's actually a much better camera for shooting sessions in broad daylight. The key attribute that makes this camera stand out is its video capabilities, and the mirrorless camera is able to shoot videos at 4K 30 FPS. You'll get impressively sharp, noise-free, and color-rich videos, especially in broad daylight. The video performance is something more similar to the Sony a7's III, which costs $1,000 more and is designed to be a dedicated video camera. And the a7 IV is actually better than the a7S III in some ways, with a larger sensor size, despite it also having better photo quality and being $1,000 cheaper. So, in my opinion, the Sony's a7 IV is the best hybrid camera if you want the best of both worlds and spectacular image video quality and autofocus capabilities on top. Next up on my list is the Canon M50 Mark II, which is my choice for the best mirrorless camera for beginners. Now, if you're looking to get started with photography or video, maybe you're looking to start a YouTube channel or just take better pictures for Instagram, the M50 is one of the best on the market and designed specifically with entry-level consumers in mind. With that being said, the performance actually will surprise you, and the specs and quality you can get out of this camera looks anything but beginner. Canon's M50 equips a great eye detection and tracking system available for both stills and video. You can take both 4K videos and photos at 3840 by 2160 resolution at 25 FPS. However, the M50 also has a heavy 1.56 times crop when shooting in 4K mode. Additionally, if you're not just a beginner photographer or video maker, but also an inspiring content creator, Canon added vertical video recording capabilities to the M50, which is the favored format by most social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. On top of that, the M50 allows you to stream directly to YouTube. The battery on the M50 is good, but nothing exceptional. Officially, it's rated for 305 shots, but you can squeeze more out of it, and I managed to get up to 375 pictures with just one charge. Performance-wise, the M50 is fantastic, with great subject locking and tracking. However, it does have some trouble locking onto fast-moving objects. The autofocus technology of the a7 is leaps and bounds ahead of the M50, but you also have to consider the big gap in price between the two cameras. The Canon M50 is an amazing tool if you need a reliable, capable, and affordable entry-level camera. Whether you're an aspiring photographer or content creator, the Canon M50 will not leave you disappointed. Next up on my list is the Canon EOS R5, my choice for the best mirrorless camera for video. Canon Canon's EOS R5 is the perfect camera for video makers with its sensational autofocus, improved battery life, and impressive video quality. The camera can shoot gorgeous 8K video at 24 frames per second and 4K all the way up to 120 frames per second, which is extremely rare to see in a small body mirrorless camera. And this is by far some of the best resolution you'll see in a mirrorless camera for video. Plus, the recently updated software brought the Canon Log 3 format, which offers a wide dynamic range with both pictures and video. Plus, the combination of stabilized RF mount lenses and in-camera IBIS makes sure tracking videos reasonably smooth even without a gimbal. Now, an important thing to notice about video is that sometimes the camera can actually overheat. This will mostly only happen when shooting for long periods of time on the highest settings, so most of the time the R5 will work flawlessly, and unless you live somewhere very hot, you won't likely run into any overheating issues. The EOS R5 can also capture shockingly good pictures, even though this is a camera primarily focused on videos, with an ISO of up to 102,400 and incredibly high resolution images in perfect light. However, if you do need a professional camera strictly for photography, the Sony 7R is a much better option. Canon R5's autofocus is nearly unbelievable for how good it is, and it's comparable to the one that you can find on the A7. Its eye detection technology is almost infallible, tracing human faces in seconds and holding on to the focus even if the subject is rapidly moving. Now, if you're taking pictures or videos of fast-moving objects or people, the Canon R5 has arguably the best autofocus on the market. If you're more of an outdoor videographer and love taking videos of animals, the R5 also sports an animal detection mode, which is also pretty great. It's able to detect and focus on animals in seconds, even in demanding circumstances. The Canon EOS R5 is an amazing camera with a focus on having some of the best video you can find in a mirrorless camera. Whether you need to shoot eye-popping videos or landscapes of crisp, clear pictures of animals, this is the best mirrorless camera for video, in my opinion. And if you're interested in updated pricing on any of the items mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the links below. Prices update on these products almost daily with sales and general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, check the description. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving this video a like and subscribing. Next on the list is the Fujifilm X-T4, my choice for the best mirrorless camera for the money. The Fujifilm X-T4 is the best affordable mirrorless camera if you're looking for a solid machine with incredible performance without breaking the bank. Design-wise, the Fujifilm camera is extremely robust. However, it is slightly larger and heavier than the average mirrorless camera like the Sony A7. Although it's a slightly chunkier camera, the build quality is extremely solid, and its magnesium alloy design is weather resistant. This is a great feature for those who often shoot content in the wilderness and need a robust camera to survive drops and constant bad weather. The Fujifilm is also equipped with an excellent 3-inch LCD touchscreen with a resolution of 162 million dots. Plus, the mini touchscreen can also be rotated and viewed in selfie mode, making this a great affordable camera for vloggers. Now, when it comes to performance, the Fujifilm mirrorless camera is an incredible device with its astonishing autofocus, image stabilization, and quality. Thanks to the IBIS, which is in-body image stabilization technology, the Fujifilm provides excellent image stabilization even if you're shooting content while running. The autofocus is quick and reliable with a 425-point technology, but the quality of the autofocus also depends on the type of lens used. For example, a 35mm lens doesn't perform as well as a 16-80mm lens. X-T4's camera sports a 26.1 megapixel APS-C sensor with a native range of ISO 160 to 12,800. The camera shoots amazing pictures in low light, and thanks to Fujifilm's color science technology, the camera delivers stunning colors. In video mode, you'll get cinema 4K videos up to 60 FPS and up to 400 megabits per second. Video quality is incredibly crisp, making the Fujifilm a fantastic choice for video makers with a tighter budget. Fujifilm's X-T4 is one of the best mirrorless cameras you can get for the money, and you can get it with its rock-solid build, mind-blowing video image quality, and great image stabilization. And the final camera on my list today is the Sony Alpha 7R IV, my choice for the best mirrorless camera for photography. Now, if you're looking for the best mirrorless camera for photography, the Sony Alpha 7R IV is hard to beat. With many unique features and phenomenal image quality, the build quality of the 7R is sturdy and comparable to the X-T4. On top of that, The Sony 7R has a reworked grip for better comfort and a dust moisture resistant body with increased protection. The extra dust and water protection are great for those professional photographers who love to make content in the wilderness and need a robust mirrorless camera. The autofocus on the 7R is spectacular, and the newest fast hybrid AF technology with 567 PDAF and 425 CDAF points provides incredible focus capabilities. The autofocus easily and quickly keeps track of both humans and animals, and the 7R seamlessly focuses on even fast-moving objects. When it comes to the performance, the Sony 7R is 100% unbeatable, especially when it comes to photography. The Sony 7R sports a 5.76 million dot electronic viewfinder and is equipped with a great LCD touchscreen that can easily be rotated for the vloggers. The image quality of the 7R is spectacular, and the colors are crisp and rich with plenty of details for professional photographers. The Sony 7R does a great job at keeping the image noise minimal at the lower end of the ISO range and delivers fantastic pictures, especially when using a tripod for extra stabilization. Now, one cool unique feature of the 7R is the pixel shift multi-shooting, which promises a picture quality of up to 240 megapixels. The 7R gets to such an insane amount of pixels thanks to a technology that combines up to 16 frames of images using Sony's Imaging Edge Viewer software. These 240 megapixel pictures have a mind-boggling quality, but they're also quite hefty and can measure up to 700 megabytes each. Video quality on the 7R is excellent. However, it's not as good as the EOS R5. The 7R delivers nice videos in 4K with incredible levels of detail and crispness. Sony's Alpha 7R4 is the best camera for professional photographers, and with its unique features and 240 megapixel image capabilities, it might be one of the best mirrorless cameras on the market. If you guys like this video or learned something, please give it a like, and be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on all products mentioned in this video. That's all. Till next time.